Welcome to Knuckle White Stories, where every tale claws into the darkness. Brace yourself for the untold, the raw, the real.
It was 2:11 a.m. when my phone rang. That alone wasn't strange. What was strange was the caller ID. My own number. I stared at the screen, half asleep, convinced it was some kind of glitch. Phones do weird things sometimes. Ghost calls, spam loops, software bugs. Still, I didn't answer. The ringing stopped after 4 buzzes. Then my phone lit up again. This time, it wasn't a call. It was a voicemail notification. I hadn't declined the call. I hadn't answered it. Yet somehow, I had a voicemail. I sat up in bed and checked the details. Time received, 2:11 a.m. caller. Unknown duration, 0:47 seconds. My chest tightened. Before I played it, I checked my phone settings. Signal bars were empty. No Wi-Fi, no mobile data. I disconnected my service 2 days earlier while switching providers. This phone shouldn't have been able to receive anything. I pressed play. At first, there was only static. Low, crackling interference. Like a radio tuned between stations. Then I heard breathing. Not heavy breathing. Not panicked. Just close. Too close. And then a voice. My voice. "If you're hearing this," it said quietly, "you don't have much time." I felt ice crawl up my spine. The voice sounded exactly like me, same tone, same pauses, same slight rasp I get when I'm tired. But it sounded older, strained, like it had been dragged through something. "I know this sounds impossible," the voice continued, "but you need to listen carefully." A faint sound echoed behind the words, a rhythmic clicking, metal on metal. "I'm calling from tomorrow night," it said. You didn't believe the first sign either. The message cut to silence. I sat there, frozen, phone trembling in my hand. "Tomorrow night." I replayed the voicemail. Same thing. Same breathing, same voice, same impossible claim. I didn't sleep. The next day passed in a fog. I checked my phone obsessively, battery usage, app permissions, call logs. Nothing made sense. There was no record of the call. By evening, I'd convinced myself it was an elaborate prank or a corrupted file. Anxiety can make you imagine things. Stress can warp perception. That's what I told myself. At 9:43 p.m., my phone vibrated again. Same number. My number. This time, I answered.
"Hello?"
I said. Static. Then faintly, my voice again. "You answered this time." "Good." My throat went dry. "Who is this?" "It's you," the voice replied. "Or what's left of you." I pulled the phone away, staring at it like it might bite me. "This isn't funny," I said. "How are you doing this?" A pause, then the voice spoke slower. "Carefully."
"Carefully?"
"Do you remember the maintenance door in your apartment building? The one in the basement?" My heart skipped. I'd never told anyone about that door. "I opened it last night," the voice continued. "You will too." That's where it starts. A sound crept through the call, something dragging across concrete. "Listen to me," the voice said urgently. "When you hear the knocking tomorrow, do not open your door." "What knocking?" I whispered. But the line went dead. No call-in tone. No disconnect. Just silence. I tried calling back. The call failed instantly. I checked my service status again. Still disconnected. That night, I locked every door. Every window. I shoved a chair against my bedroom handle like a scared child. At 2:11 a.m., the knocking started. Soft at first, 3 taps. Measured. Deliberate. Not frantic. Not random. Like someone testing the door. My phone vibrated on the bed. Another voicemail. Hands shaking, I played it. "Don't move," my voice whispered. "It knows you're awake." The knocking grew louder. Closer. I heard something else now too, breathing on the other side of the door. Slow. Curious. You opened it last time, the voicemail continued. You thought it was a neighbor? You were wrong. The doorknob rattled. I covered my mouth to stop myself from making a sound. Whatever it is, the voice said, barely audible now. It learned your voice after that. The voicemail ended. The knocking stopped. I stayed awake until morning, unmoving, heart pounding, eyes fixed on the door. Nothing else happened. No police report. No scratches. No signs of forced entry. By daylight, the fear felt unreal, like a bad dream clinging too long. Until I checked my phone. New voicemail receive time. Tomorrow, 2:11 a.m. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how much time I have left. All I know is this. Tonight, my phone just rang again. And this time, the caller ID says, "Door opened."
Thanks for joining Knuckle White Stories. Subscribe for more gripping tales.